The aerotrams are inoperable. Use the bridge to cross into the artisanal district. Evacuate into the church for the time.
I have implemented security measures to temporarily block all unauthorized external interference into the laboratories. As a result, our work in the city has been complete since New Year's Day. Like that, I would be well within my rights to be out in the city by now, but I only students at these districts. I don't really care what goes on in the head of yours, but I see you at least willing to cooperate with this. Now, there's been a lot of arcades inside now, but we just see less people in the building.
Engaging enemy! Show him what you're capable of! Unleashing shark strike!
This'll hurt.
Use a shark boost to get the upper hand!
It's over! Here's our chance! This'll do the trick.
Now's your chance to boost!
Reset!
A chance for a shark boost! Don't mind me. Target locked! Enemy suppressed.
The observatory is on the left side of the
Always
campus.
got it down, Reset. Got it. Then we'll cut through the building and get there ASAP.
Messing down. Proceed with caution.
Give me your worst.
Use the training skill.
Aerial Buster! Here's our chance!
Now's your chance to boost.
We need help!
I owe you one.
Sincere thanks.
Yes! Got it!
By the heavens. Here! I can live with this.
Shall I brew you some tea, Miss Clodagh?
Gotcha!
We can win right now.
You snooze, you lose. This'll hurt.
Use a shark boost to get the upper hand.
Up to you, Reset.
Activating. Boost gauge limiter.
That went better than I
Crawling with
anticipated.
mechanical nightmares.
It's a good thing Yang got everyone out when he did.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
As soon as I heard Young, I actually thought of RWBY for some reason. But they at least keep the bag now. What happened? I imagine she was going to mention the central terminal, but how could someone from the outside know about it? Maybe the professor told them before they killed him. Where are we going from?
Best point found.
He's right. In Robin Science. And over in the suckers map. Okay. Wait, no. Recover heat.
Whew, that hits the spot.
The telescope's nowhere to be seen now.
That's the main terminal then?
That's right. It's also known as the Aurora. And it's the Professors Hamilton and Callahan led the charge and But what program is it running?
I can't make heads or tails of such complex code. Look up there!
The 5th Genesis. Figures along with.
Yep. Olympia and Mountain.
I suspected you would come, Arkwright Solutions.
Oh, that we would meet again so soon. It must be Adios's will bringing us.
The monsters from the gardens who stole Ida from us!
Oh, you learn. And I see that Marduk concierge, Professor Hamilton's favorite little one, too.
This kid's just with us as an advisor.
So you're the ones who let What are you trying to do with the Aurora?
Oh, how misunderstood I. In fact, he gave us permission to use. This was very different from the relation. Though I'll admit that certain inclinations of his, a sensual whisper here.
How could you exploit someone so?
It's not our place to judge what turns someone on. That stuff's personal. But you're still a piece of shit with a parking spot reserved in Gehenna.
Right, and we're going to recover that.
Look at me, public enemy number one. Think you could lend me a shoe?
You are only reaping what you sowed. Of course, the terms of my contract also... That angelic being we saw...
Theo!
Scanning material makeup.
Thought so. It's about the only thing that explains how it can fight like it does. There's more to it than meets the eye, too.
Indeed. Your instincts serve you well. Incidentally, as I did not have the opportunity to introduce myself in Tharbad... I am Olympia, overseer of the Garden of Aram. This is Ishtanti. Our contract is with Almata at this time, so what should you require our services at? You're asking if we want to...
Is this some kind of joke? Or are you really out of your damn mind?
It's true. She's not capable. Well, I think that's enough preamble. Benagu.
Of course they've been suppressed.
You'll need to use shards, however...
I can barely keep up with what's happening. We can't allow the...
Understood.
Deploying shards!
I'm Melchior of the Thorns. I'll be playing with you today.
Olympia of Aram, executing contract.
All you, Agnes!
Yeah! It's further back!
Here's our chance!
I won't let this chance slip by.
Cobalt Curtain.
Cobalt curtain. Activate.
I hope you like this.
Stop right there!
Engaging shield! Now it's my turn.
Got a whole slew of them.
Activating
Time for
skill.
the main.
Loose gauge
Up to you,
limiter
Reset.
unlocked. Don't mind me.
Oh, what's the matter?
Activating skill. Prepare yourself. Heavenly Rondo.
Here's our chance!
Mr. Salesian.
Optical cannon!
Oh, I get it now.
So that is how it is.
Nice. Moving on up.
White heal has
I've
been
grown a
upgraded
little.
to innocent heal.
Stats upgraded. I did it! Is everyone all at Malak?
Pisses me off. You have.
Your strength is within my predicted parameters, including those
As if that doll wasn't bad enough. Now we've got those bomb artifacts to
The
do.
Garden's overseers are capable of even more than we feared it.
If only I could make better use of Theo and Zero.
I know they've got the boss curious.
I am not your boss.
The flames of the crew. What?
Decoding process complete. Executing emergence program.
You know, that would look about
Where
10
am
times
I?
less awkward
I
if
see.
it actually
So it
kept
was
the
a
bag.
success.
That sounds like.
Well, would you look at that? It worked! So, how does it feel, Professor? What's it like living in the digital world?
It is even more comfortable than I had imagined. I'm frankly surprised by how comfortable it is. But I suppose it also makes complete logical sense.
Does that mean that was a simulacrum?
This is how it feels to be liberated of burdens and distractions. I can think more clearly than ever. The final stage of my work will be a breeze like this. Your expectations will be met.
Oh, that's my big professor. You will be handsomely rewarded for your work.
A recording? No, wait.
You are correct, young lady. This is no mere recording. I am the genuine David Callahan, Professor of Engineering Science at the Basel Institute of Science, and a researcher whose name will go down in history.
How the hell is this even possible?
How the hell is
We
this even
saw your
possible?
body in the swamp.
No way. Don't tell me.
His knowledge, personality, and memories have all been converted into an AI. Most likely through the power of the Genesis. Also that he could surpass the limitations of the human mind and become a singularity.
Professor Callahan, how could...
Well, well, you're even more perceptive than I expected. What a vexatious little maid you are.
Must you be like this every time, Melchior? Our work here is done. We have no reason to stay any longer.
Fine, fine. I suppose you're right. We'll see you later, Professor.
Very good, then. I will be waiting for you.
Warning! Explosives detected.
That little bastard.
The Aurora! Zeros! Use your stun mode to stop...
No, you don't.
No!
Ketra, you can't!
Get back here!
I won't let it happen.
won't let anyone damage the place she holds so dear.
Shit!
Damn it!
There it is. I thought something was off about you, but I never figured it ran that deep. I wonder if this is what came out of analyzing that other emperor and the rest of those types.
The other emperor.
I will need to revise my expectations of Marduk's capabilities.
What emperor?
And speak of the devil, I suppose it's time we made our exit then,
As someone connected to another being, not of flesh, you have my respect. Till we meet again.
Looks like you ain't getting that Genesis. Hey, brother.
No way.
Reset!
This is all my fault.
You gonna be okay?
Yes. I think so.
Apart from the fact you had an arm and a leg blasted off. October 25th, 12:08, 94 AM. The entire city is locked down. You could have seen this coming. We can just wait for them to get in touch. Sorry, but what the hell is with that massive airship? The IX-9 Alpha airship series, co-developed by the Verne Group and Alta. Or IX Alpha. Currently being tested by Marduk. Basel Institute of Science Conference Room.
I apologize for our sudden arrival during the frenzied events of yesterday. To start this off, I am General Manager of Marduk. This is our Chief of Security, Qasim Al-Fayed.
A pleasure to meet you all.
No doubt about it.
I was not expecting you to travel all the way to Basel. I've heard many a rumor about how shrewd a manager you are, Mr. Thorndyke, together with your Chief of Security's combat exploits.
You make me blush, Your Highness.
I am humbled by your words.
I arrived in my home country a few days ago, so I'm afraid I'm not up to date on all the latest developments. But am I to understand that Marduk will be responsible for securing the city of Basel?
That is correct. Off the record, a presidential executive order was issued. A CID Special Ops unit will be arriving in the city this evening. Marduk's task will be to secure key facilities in Basel.
Sending in Hercules, huh? And shock me if you belong to him too, miss.
We've also brought one of the Ix-Alba series of airships that we're currently testing. Said airship will allow us to ensure the...
Which is how we're able to have this conversation, I suppose. The concierge isn't the only way you've gotten your hooks into Basel, I see.
Our goals on this particular occasion are simply to rest assured that, much like your country, we have no intention of getting to...
That is our stance as well. We're only doing what we consider necessary. Very well, I will take your word on that for now. Quelling the chaos unfolding before us, clean does come first. Please, if I may defend myself, I never could have seen this.
There is some merit to that argument, but it also leaves out a number of key... You are to see that shareholders' Mira is used to generate a profit, and yet you covered up a huge potential problem for over a month. We confirmed last night that it wasn't just Almata's money being used for ill. Elsheim's investments were all... And if these are the result of you turning a blind eye to Professor Callahan's behavior all this time...
You keep your mouth shut! Just who do you think? I don't care if you are student council.
I am here as a special advisor for Liberal's ZCF. I also serve as a negotiator representing the Epstein Foundation. In other words, I'm here to speak up against anything that threatens their interests, which this has. Now, do I have the right to speak?
Now that's a dramatic twist straight out of Blake. I heard rumors swirling about you, but I never expected you to show up here. Still, she's right. We aren't the only shareholder that will be concerned by this. But...
When will you grow a damn spine? The danger here isn't over. Anyone can see that. And you still intend to do nothing after what happened to Callahan? Professor Hamilton left you in charge of Vern, of Basel.
I know that.
In any event, we now have half a day before the call. Even if we do nothing, the Calvardian government will see to it that knowing how egregiously my country's funds have been misused, So, Arkwright Solutions. Might I... Of course, you can approach the task in whatever way best suits you. My only true wish is that you put a stop to Almata's plans before they can bear fruit.
We'll be well compensated for this?
Oh, you're open for a new car part? After the conference.
Qasim, why?
It's been some time, Farida.
Your brother, right? Never expecting him to be on the Marduk's team, dog.
I hear you've been taking good care of my sister, Arkwright Solutions. As for you, Van, it's been 2 years, I believe? I understand you've greatly improved your use of the stun. Reset mentioned as much. As your former instructor.
I try. Still not so hard in the tactic stuff you told me, no? Heard all kinds of stories about you too, but never expected that first meeting to be like this.
In that, we are agreed. Still, while we might be providing our services and your weapon, I hope that we can continue our fine partnership, Mr. Arkwright.
Yeah, let's not get too far. I'm not interested in becoming any more than just a contractor. Still, since we're here, there's one thing I wanted to ask. Just how long has she been like that?
Information on our concierge. However, if an approximate time frame will suffice,
Something seemed off about all this time. We first started talking 3 years ago, but the first time we actually met was just in Farbat. Even when I visited Orad for lessons on tactics, she was conveniently unavailable. That's okay.
Still, I know she's in good hands with associates. I also happen to bring some compatible parts that she... Though I regret that Ms. Twinings will not be able to provide you.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to apologize for. I know any amount of workers' comp I could give her would make up for forcing her to do something that crazy. But either way, that's my problem to deal with, not yours.
Well, I apologize for meddling in your affairs then. With that said, we must take our leave. As I mentioned during the conference, fascinated though I am by what a genius can achieve through an obsession that knows no bounds.
There are a number of matters Abi and I disagree on. Whether you are suited to being a warrior is... Still, I can only assume it was the guidance of the flames and Arusha that led you here. Battle is almost upon us, and I will be watching to see how you fare through it.
Very.
As much as I'd love to write him off as an arrogant asshole, just how tough is he?
I'd say he's one of the strongest Jaegers who ever lived.
Anchorville's a decent sized city north of the capital, right? Yeah, must have been just a diversion while this is their real target. Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. In a way. Trip's over till Onias gets no Genesis back.
Hello.
I hope everything went well.
Thanks. Sounds like...
Looks like Zeros is up and... I just wish I could say the same about Reset.
Please, don't first-rate care you've been given.
I'm relieved to hear that.
Have you spoken to Mr. Thornton?
Did before coming here, yeah. Their chief of security is the same old standoffish grump.
It's fine, you know. You don't need to force yourself to speak.
For what it's worth, the artificial limbs that Mr. Thorndyke brought with him are compatible. That's not to say you shouldn't take it easy. Anything that involves the best thing you can do for yourself right now.
I will. Though, I truly am sorry for not being able to support you all when you need it.
Don't sweat it. We can take things from here. Next time you wake up, you can bet we'll have good news.
I'll have to look for...
Sorry, but I'd like... Why? Why? No one should have to put themselves through...
It was
What?
You have so many people who care. Someone who's lost her bonds, memories. I'm a little jealous of... So please, not just for you.
There's your answer. Lost her body. I don't know for sure, but my guess is a lot. You're indirectly involved in making her who she is too, right? That's fine, yes, yeah. I couldn't be sure. I had to figure. I could tell the image I was seeing during our video call was artificially generated. So it took me really off guard when she just showed up in person far back. It's only when I noticed that she'd moved faster and kind of different from other people that I started putting two and two together. Makes sense. We're counting on you. She might be on loan to us from Marduk, but she's much a member of Arcade Solutions as the rest of us. Anyway, time for us to get out of here.
Wait! If it's not too much to ask, I want to stop Professor Callahan and the devil—
Oh, Katra.
Sorry, but no, kid.
I suppose that's the right decision after I wasn't able to use if all I'm gonna be—
That ain't what I'm saying. You're no burden. We're gonna need— But we're also not a charity. You heard what Reset said. If you did, then you should know what you—
You're right. I should never have done something that would— I just want to stop the chaos, and if I'm gonna do that, it's not that— As compensation, I can also give you my word that I'll help as— Is that enough to make me a—
It sure is. We'll be counting on you now.
Thank you.
Promise me you'll take good care. Promise. Thank you. Time to get down to business.
The CID's special ops unit is going to be here this evening. I mean, we've only got half a day left to do what we want. Once they're here, we're done. We've got to make this time count.
This might be fundamentally different to what the orbital network and septium veins were used in the development. Basel City also has both, making it the perfect environment to finish what they started.
Wait, should I not be meddling in your other jobs now that I'm a client instead of a guide? Don't be silly, you're one of us now. The fuck did you think? No. There we go.
Go, go, go!
You want something from us? Hey, don't spoil our fun, Killjoy. Ladies don't like hard ass. So what's this info about? Yep. Yep, Ramsay described him as one of the strongest eagles of world here. Funny, the guy's got his baby face and the 30, but he could justify like he could kick your ass in next week. Anyway, this is in good hands with him patrolling around. Just gotta figure out what our man's plan next on. Yeah, thanks for the pointer. Well, we're gonna get down. We're gonna get back to tracking down Callahan. What are you three up to? Secondary comment. I will admit my curiosity is piqued by the developments here. Marduk is an interesting wrinkle in the story, as are Professor Callahan's, shall we say, inadvised items. I do plan to stay and watch how this all pans out, because I said yes to him. Can you at least let me finish before dismissing me? I had to face a lot of hard truths over the past few days. It made me realize just how lacking I am and how much I still have to learn. I know it's impossible to rectify all that overnight, but there are still things I want to protect no matter the cost. All I want is for your feedback on a hypothesis of mine. I won't ask for any more help of your help in that. Go on. Professor Callahan all but lives on the network now. That goal of his contradicts the actions he took. One thing doesn't add up to me. Why did he simply let the Mafia destroy the Aurora? I agree, that is an obvious contradiction. They intend to use weapons of mass destruction, they must figure out how to invent and produce them. They simply don't exist yet. Professor Callahan's AI only solves one part of the problem. Even with functional blueprints, there are no means to produce them. The AI is essentially in the research efforts, codes more computational power than any other machine in battle. If they no longer have it, that begs another question. How will they produce those nuclear weapons without the means to invent them? An astute observation. Can't say no, can you? Someone tells me only to help him out along by your touch of the old man. I'm simply giving him the feedback he requested. It'll be up to him to prove his theory, so judging from what I've heard so far, we'll find the answer soon. Yeah, you are correct. People do not grow and change overnight. Having watched you, I can see how you've matured over the years. I look forward to seeing you grow into a well-rounded scientist, just as Professor Hamilton did. He's more helpful than he wants to admit. Here's where he's going after he leaves Basel, but I guess that ain't right business. Give it another look. Comet view. Follow this time. Yes, Chief. Something wrong? Anything we can help with? I wish it was that simple, but nope, ain't nothing you folks can help with. Also, may I ask why you two are in swimsuits? Guess it wouldn't hurt to throw you in, no. Wouldn't funny if there was a line like that playing. If you approached him with your characters in swimsuits. What? Parts for that weapon prototype went missing? Yep, we found it out when we were looking into Callahan's disappearance. Most of the parts are still here. It's not like the whole thing up and vanished. But there are little bits and pieces of our inventory missing. All the sheets don't add up. And we haven't been able to find the missing parts anywhere. Not just a few of them either. We're missing huge chunks of inventory. Too much stuff to count. Well, that's a bit alarming. Yeah, that definitely ain't good. You're right, don't know how we could have that. Sounds like an inside job to me. No way the wolf famous Discard workshop just leaves a track of inventory like that. Damn straight! A lot of us here know about the weapon, but it's still a highly confidential project. We've taken extra steps to make sure nothing gets out. And of all the times this had to happen right after I went and mouthed off at Towsend. Shameful, I tell you. You order parts online, don't you? I remember you showing me how that system worked. Do you think this inventory shortfall might be really into the network problems the city's been having? Our youngster suggested the same thing. It's not entirely off the table, no. I just like to think we were being more careful than that. How could we not be, given everything going on? That's understandable. Yeah, with all the weird shit going on, it's hard to chalk anything up to coincidence right now. Thanks. Man, I'm sorry, folks. You've got enough on your plate without us and our stupid supply hiccups. We're still trying to find Callahan, but we haven't got any good leads yet. Our best guess is that he's somewhere off the beaten path. Might have holed himself up somewhere on purpose, even. It does sound like a good guess. But if you learn anything, let us know. We got a lot of info to work with now. Yeah, but I can't wrap my head around how it all fits together.
What's next?
This is cinnamon coffee, huh? Kinda has a different fragrance to it, but it's not bad. Professor's a big fan of it, so I've had it a lot. It is pretty popular over in the Central East. Pairs perfectly with the chocolate too. We got ourselves a little slice of heaven. But someone put a sock in the sky already. You're a big fan of sweet things, huh? You seem to like the Ungadine too. Can't help himself, I'm afraid. Uh-huh. It's so strange how this place be so lively again. I've been the only one here for so long now. Yang and Essie are so busy with their work that they can only afford to drop by every once in a blue moon these days. Tsukihime, a piece of blue moon. Not too bad. Uh-huh. So you're still really young when you were adopted by the professor? That's right. No, I'd rather skip how it came about. Even though we're not related by blood, she's treated me like a real grandchild. As soon as I started taking an interest in technology and absorbing anything I could, she would always find time in her busy schedule to teach me. After that, I started visiting the observatory a lot because that was where she did her research. My interest in astronomy then led to Yang and Essie teach me all kinds of things along with her. I was a complete nobody, and yet they chose to make me part of their family. But I failed. The aurora was destroyed, research suffered just to keep me safe. I don't know how I'm going to be able to face the professor when she comes home. Like Rosette said, there's a lot of people around who love you. This might be a good time to learn to lean on them a little. You are not alone, Quattro. Yeah, I'm coming to realize that too. I thought I'd learned that lesson when we all came together to finish Theo and Zeros, but apparently I was a few steps away. I'd never have done that on my own. Without Gran's help, Yang and Essie's help. Even Professor Callahan played a pivotal role in getting the job done. I remember hearing that he used to stop by here despite being Hamilton's rival, but it's still hard to imagine. Yeah, not exactly the same, but pretty damn close. I did think it was weird that they destroyed the Aurora, considering their endgame. And if Professor Callahan was one of the developers behind the whole project, it makes sense if he gave him that prototype too. He sure picked himself up fast. He's a hell of a lot more grown up than you are, that's for sure.
Heading to the objective.
Why not stay here and relax?
Off we go.
Because I think ranged is more effective than physical at this point.
No rest for the weary.
Port Abandoned Road.
I'm not going to do anything. So come on, you two. That's not why I'm here.
Both the engineering skills and mental development of Katra have unlocking the S-Class offensive program.
Your charge attack is ready for use. Very well done.
One more incoming.